this year as national champions. Let's get this going. Kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Turn starts inside the 15. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Offense will keep it on the ground here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. When they don't block the defensive end, it shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
After a first down loss, it's second and long from the 23. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. He's got a receiver wide open here. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Auburn. This quarterback on fire today. And wow, that is how you kick off a national championship game, Kirk.
Man, Chris, you're exactly right. This offense came out with a mindset that they're not going to wait around and wait for this defense to get settled in. They're going to punch them straight in the mouth and assert themselves. What a championship-level statement that was.
Now they get set to kick it away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Big guys up front, lined up. It's first down. They're going to run it. Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks. The Tigers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Another great pickup on the ground here by a Clemson running back. And you know, if you're going to be a running back for Clemson, you have to be able to not just do that, but also you got to be able to catch the ball in the backfield because they're dangerous in the passing game as well.
He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. There's a 1st and 10 play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, they get stuffed at the line of scrimmage here. That's going to bring up a 3rd down play for this offense. And, hey, I know it's the first half, but with the way this defense is playing and the fact that they have a nice lead, this is an important 3rd down to try to convert here.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. He's got some room and some blockers here. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Sometimes that prime time game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
And the Auburn offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. There's the handoff. Trucks through the defender. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
It's a new set of downs, and it's 1st and goal for the offense. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
That's a big sack by this defense here on 1st down. Now, the offense still has opportunities to rectify this situation, but it's not the best way to start a 1st and goal situation.
Ball back at the 10-yard line now for 2nd and goal. A pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pressure comes, and once again, no escape.
Boy, a great play here by a Clemson defender. It makes you think of all these great Clemson defenders they've had over the years, like The Fridge or Daquan Bowers, Vic Beasley, Grady Jarrett, and, of course, most recently, Miles Murphy, who got drafted just a few years ago. Always great defensive lineman, allows this defense to be athletic. And with players like this, it's just a defense you do not want to face.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Lets it fly to the wideout. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And that one's straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. That's a design quarterback keeper. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And the Tigers come to the line in the hurry-up. again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And the single back takes the handoff. Finding space at the 20. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. Settled for a field goal last time out. Can they open things up on this possession? Receiver in motion now. Fighting off the defender.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. First down here for this offense.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. Quick throw, testing the middle. Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and a receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. And the back now goes in motion. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Fourth and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Fourth and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Looking to chuck it again. Quick throw over the middle. And he finds his target. He has the first. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Tigers.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
After the extra point, the lead is now 17-7. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the kickoff will be returned. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. And that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's hit as he throws it. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
He'll hand it off. Moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. The Tigers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Makes a quick grab. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go. Here's a gamble. Head coach keeping the offense on the field inside his own 30. Here we go on fourth down. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Man, that is a gutsy call to go for it on fourth down in your own territory. But you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call up specifically for these situations.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The back's got it. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47. Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Can he make it to the marker? Looks like Clemson will have the first down.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and the running back to be able to pick up the first down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this first half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on third down. It's exactly what they were able to do, get a new set of downs and a chance to put points on the board.
Here comes a handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They're going to run the option. The back's got it on the pitch. Can he reach the end zone? He'll be muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line. And the Tigers trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. He'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional in how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. On first and 10, looking to throw. He fires this throw and it's intercepted. Look out, he's got some space. Crosses the 10. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Tigers. And a pick 6, a monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
The extra point is good. The lead is now 4, 21-17. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he fields it inside the 15. And they bring him down to the 32 after a solid return. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Fires it to the wideout. And he's got his man open downfield. A big play moves the ball across midfield to the opponent's 43.
Boy, a great job of coming up with a huge play by this offense. A nice pass by the quarterback. And you look at the time here before we get to the half. They get a real shot here to put a touchdown up on the board.
First down, looking to throw the ball. It's caught downfield. Oh, and it's a fumble. Now the defense has got it going the other way.
Boy, the defense showing their team speed on that play, flying around that receiver. He made the catch, but he didn't do a good job of securing the football, and the ball comes out.
So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. It's a nice gain. They'll move the football up to the 27. The Tigers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. It's a first and 10 play coming up for the offense. The linebacker shifting around now. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. He'll take a deep shot here. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Clemson.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. If you get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups, you take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He's got it inside the 15. Can they catch him? All the way for a touchdown. You talk about an unforgettable moment for that guy. A kick return for a touchdown in the championship game.
Chris, I didn't know if he had the speed to be able to take it all the way back to the end zone. Initially had some good block.
It's blocked. Oh, they scoop it up. Can they make something happen here?
Chris, this could end up being a critical play in this game. If they don't have a chance to come back and end up winning this game, the coach could look back at this very play and wonder if things could have turned out differently, if they would have been able to hold on to the ball and gotten some points before the half.
To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They've got to be pleased with their performance here in the first half. Let's see if they just play it cautious and get to the break in front. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5. Offense in hurry-up mode. It's an option look. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. The important 3rd down play coming up. Ball handed off. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football when everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about the first half? This back is having a big day.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Gets into space at the 50. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. They'll try to run it with the option. Pitches to the back. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Here's the 2nd down play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And here comes a deep shot. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Tigers.
You know, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Not a long kick, fielded inside the 25. Can he make it? Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! Wow, kick return for a touchdown in the national championship game. This place has come unhinged.
You know, we get so caught up in offense and defense, sometimes people like to overlook the importance of special teams. Here's a great reminder. Big-time blocks up front, and the speed of the return man, he takes it all the way to the end zone.
PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. They'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. Returner trying to create good field position. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. First play of the second half is a handoff. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Another positive gain by this back. I tell you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back. An ability to explode into that second level of this defense. This guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
Getting set. Here's second down. Keeping it on the ground here. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what. They have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Second down after that previous play. Looking to pass this time. He'll throw it now. Caught quickly. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
Now it's second down here. Going to hand this off. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. This offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
Now, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
Gonna run it. It's Griffin. Able to pick up just a couple of yards. That's good run defense.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Boy, the quarterback does everything right except pitch the football. The defensive end's going to take him, which is great. That's what you want. But you got to get that ball out quicker to not allow that defensive end to make that play.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. He hands it off from the gun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
And that's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And he powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Turn starts inside the 15. And he'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. They are really in a hole here, and that turnover in the last possession did not help. Throws it to the right. Incomplete, but a late flag comes in. A lot of contact.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield, and you get a call like this.
Quarterback looking to scramble. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble. The offense going with the hurry up. Looking to pass here on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, almost intercepted for a second time today. Couldn't quite hold on, but it brings up third down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Going for a big play downfield. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
He stays alive. He went for it, and he gets it on the scramble. That is deflating for this defense.
I really like this call by this offense on second and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And on the carry, he's heading left. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Short pass finds the tight end. And he goes down after a big chunk play, the kind of explosive play this offense has been looking for.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the option play. Got a lane. Can he get in? Touchdown, Tigers. This offense really clicking.
And sometimes you know the quarterback's going to run the ball. You put your defense in position, and he still gets yards. In fact, he makes them pay for it, gets all the way to the end zone.
Extra point up and good. A 19-point lead now here in the final quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. And it's good for a first down with a 36. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. And here's a deep throw with the clock winding down. The catch is made for a huge pickup. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. First down, looking to throw the football. Bringing pressure. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
Second down, we're going to throw it. He'll take a deep shot. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game. The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down.
Well, anytime you're snapping the ball inside the 10-yard line, we always know for the quarterback the windows are tighter and they close much faster. He's got to do a better job of getting the ball out quicker to give his receiver a chance.
That's a second and goal play for the offense.
29 Philly.
Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
They break the huddle on third and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, nearly an interception down there in the end zone. Could not quite hold on. It'll bring up fourth down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
Remember, a field goal here doesn't do much. So on fourth and goal, they're going for the touchdown. Looking to the end zone, and he will score. Touchdown, Auburn.
Chris, that's his second touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
And the PAT is good. And a timeout taken by the offense to stop the clock with 12 seconds remaining. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And they recover the onside kick. Looks like they've been practicing that one.
Hey, you're down a couple scores. This is an outstanding call to try to get this football back. That's the first step in coming back. Now, let's try to steal a score here and see if you can do it all over again.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. He's picked for a third time tonight. Going the other way, can they catch him? And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you'd hate to see is the interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. Trying to find some room. It's Griffin. The tackle is made, and now it's official. We have our national champions. A really entertaining one. It was fun one to call. They get the W, Kirk, in a shootout.
Not much to criticize for either of these teams on the offensive side. Well, they put on a great show. But for the two defenses, especially the losing squad, you can't imagine their coach is too happy with their performance.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Clemson Tigers.